happy Valentine's Day. I'm your Cosmic Auntie, and this is going to be a collective reading for the couples out there, the people in relationship. So I'm sorry for the lighting, it's very dark. I'm rearranging my whole apartment, so the people who have seen my readings before or been on my channel before may notice this is a different background. I'm moving things around, and I apologize if it's too loud. I live on a really busy street, and now my workspace is closer to the window, so I hope it's not too bad, but we'll see. So, and I obviously haven't figured out the lighting quite yet, and I don't have everything set up, but I wanted to get on here and do a little Valentine's Day love reading. I did one for the singles out there. Now I'm gonna do this one for the people in relationship. So I hope that it's helpful in some way. I hope it's encouraging. I hope it's insightful. Always bounce all messages off your own intuition. First and foremost, you know yourself best. You're the expert of you, and you have your own connection with divine energy. Okay, so take what you want, leave the rest. Tarot is never supposed to tell you something you don't already know, right? Like, there's just this sense of knowing. You'll know if the message resonates, and you'll know if it doesn't, right? Oh, okay. Oh, well, we've got the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so moving out of emotionally difficult times. Justice. Whoa. Okay. Well, I never know what kind of messages are going to come through, but this is definitely more of a serious love reading. Yeah, some of you may not be in relationship for much longer or have recently moved out of a relationship. Yeah, others of you, there's something that has been emotionally challenging in life that you've probably been navigating with your partner and them with you. And now there's a sense of moving out of that challenging place and receiving justice in some form or another. Yeah. And for those of you who have, may resonate with just leaving a relationship or knowing that there's kind of like an end in sight, or there's going to be a shift in the relationship in some way. It's going to take a different form. And with the Justice card here, like, there might be legal processes involved, or you may even be navigating the legalities of whatever it is, when it comes to separating lives. Okay. But yeah, if you don't resonate with like the break, kind of that part of it, there's definitely like a lot of you who have gone through a difficult time in the relationship. It could have something to do with the relationship, but also some of you, it might not. There's something challenging in life that is really emotionally hard that affects the both of you in some way, right? Especially if you're in a relationship, something that affects you emotionally is going to affect them too. I mean, it's not in a codependent sense. It's more in just like a caring sense. You know when your partner's going through something hard, and you feel with them, and you feel with them. Some of you too, like, this is interesting. This might just be for someone out there, but there might have been like an environment that was challenging, and you and your partner are moving away from that environment, like physically, like moving out of a certain location, moving out of a certain community. Yeah. And then also there might be legalities that you're exploring with that, like, I don't know, with a landlord or with some sort of system, or like with roommates. There might just have been a challenging location, or like a co-op even. Just so interesting. So yeah, wow, what an interesting energy to come through. What's on the bottom here? The Chariot. So things are moving, things are rolling. There's definitely movement to this energy. You've come out of this dark place, whatever it may be, whether you're navigating the end of a relationship, or you're leaving a toxic place, or with your partner, or there's been some challenging circumstances in your relationship or in one of your individual lives. You're moving, there's movement out of that place into a place of truth and justice and action, with the Chariot at the bottom. Queen of Pentacles. That feels so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it feels so good. This is just like a warm summer breeze, like a breeze on a hot day, rather. It's a breeze on a hot day. So yeah, again, some of you are going to be really gaining and exploring independence in some way. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, it feels lush, it feels good. And then others of you who are, moving through something with your partner, regardless of what it is for you, because it's going to look differently for each and every one of you. Stability, like after this movement and this processing, this action that we were just talking about, will result in stability, peace, prosperity. Just feeling more like tranquil. Even like, look at her snuggling the bunny. Just warm and soft and fuzzy. The Chariot's still at the bottom of the deck. You're safe, you're loved, you're protected. Whatever this process that you are embarking in with your significant other, angels are around you. They're all around you, guiding you both through this, So call on them for support. They're there already, but of course you can always call them closer. The Sun. Yeah. What's that? Is it a Shirley Temple song? The sun will come out tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Yeah. Things are looking up. Okay, things are looking up. Things are being handled. You're handling them. Spirit's handling them. Yes, there might be a bit of a process here, but it's in movement. It's happening. It's in motion. Justice will be served. Things, moving into the Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun. Blessings. Stability, prosperity, growth. Okay, blessings, right? Some of you, if you are wanting to, with your significant other, like, grow a family, have a baby, this is kind of good indication of that. Also, when it comes to like finding a new place to live, like, or buying a home, or, you know, renting a place that you've, you know, really wanted to, moving to that community. Some of you literally are moving communities, just finding a really great home base to just nest in and fill with just your love, and lots of blessings are raining down, warmth, happiness. Yeah. And then for those of you who will be, you know, exiting a relationship, that may just be for one of you out there, exiting a relationship, you know, there's a lot of difficulty with that. There's a long process with separating lives. But with the Queen of Pentacles and the Sun, this is also that warmth, that stability, that nesting, that growth, blessings raining down upon you. Yeah. All right, so we've got the Page of Chalices, so the Page of Cups. We've got the Ace of Coins. We've got the Six of Pentacles, and then the Two of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. So definitely some of you who like are wanting to get pregnant or have a baby, there's good indication of that energy for sure. So regardless though of whether or not you're wanting to grow and birth a human, there's definitely energy of wanting to grow and birth something, a whole new reality here. And on the other side of this process, whatever it is that you're going through right now, it will occur in that on the other side. Okay, like these opportunities will present themselves on the flip side of this process you're navigating. Some of you who may already have children, maybe even have teenage children, or have like a few kids at a different age range, there's some of you like may find that like better place to raise your children. Because yeah, there's that energy of like being in a difficult environment in some way. Yeah, I just heard like safer communities when it comes to like, I don't know if I just heard bullying too. Like, I don't know if your kids, some of you may have kids that have unfortunately but you know, found a better, like just a location that just feels more serene and is just a lot more tranquil and peaceful and soft. Yeah, there's a lot that's balancing out on the flip side of this process. You're moving through it. It's in motion. Action is being taken, and it will be handled. Justice will be served, and things will just feel so much better on the flip side. Things will just feel so much better. So regardless of what it is, you know, when it comes to the couples here that I'm talking to, it's like some of you you're both preparing to separate your lives, which is big. Again, some of you also may have children and are helping them process that separation, regardless of how old they are, right? And then others of you are moving through something you and your partner alongside, and again, there might be situations within the relationship that might be challenging, and building trust and connection with each other and moving out of that challenging place. And again, finding balance. We've got justice here, 2 of coins. We've got the 6 of coins. There's things being brought into balance. And then again, like there's definitely a loud energy of being in a challenging environment or something happening in your environment that's really like caused a lot of emotional strife and resulted in moving away from that environment physically, and then going through the process of some sort of system, some sort of navigation, whether it be legal or like through tenancy, or with roommates, or with a certain like co-op or apartment or like strata, something, but it won't last forever, and it will get better after it. Okay, it will. Marie Laveau, good juju. Yeah, I just heard like luck is on your side. Okay, and we got Nana Baluku seasons. It's so dark, I'm so sorry. So yeah, you're moving out of a season and into a new one. And yeah, again, Marie Laveau is holding to finding that balance. You know, there's options being weighed right now, processes being navigated, but trust in your ability to navigate the experiences of your life and know that you're not alone. So if you're moving through this with a partner, or moving through this with your legal team, or like whoever is supporting you, they're there in the physical and in the energetic realms. Whatever is happening, everything will play out. Everything will play out. And well. Even just holding that intention. Regardless, of how hard it is, because I can definitely sense that there's heavy emotions involved. And there's renewal here. There's transformation with the 6 of Swords. Like a big breath of fresh air. Opening your windows, like for the first time, like after winter kind of energy. Horned cactus, resourcefulness. Yeah. You are resourceful. Okay. You are your best resource. And pull on your resources. And if you're working through this with your significant other, like pull your resourcefulness, like work with each other, and delegate certain things to each other's strengths, and support in areas that may not be as strong, and lean on each other. And I also feel like there are a significant amount of resources involved in whatever this is. Like, again, if you're separating your lives, like going through the legalities of that, or again, like housing in some way, or a community, or like an environment, like moving out of a certain environment, and justice being served in some way because of that. And there's definitely resources, like physical resources, money, something, inventory, like assets involved in this process. But again, things will play out well, and keep holding that intention, and just keep moving through this as it comes, and it will end. and it'll feel really good once it's over and done. Okay, let's get you a postcard from Spirit for the couples out there. All right, so dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way, so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune into what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. That's such a great way to conclude this reading. Yeah, there's this sense of navigating the end of an old season and the start of a new one, but it's right at the very end of this last season. So resting as much as you can and dreaming, and dreaming your future, dreaming this whole new reality into existence, because it's a whole new season. So it's this potential, this infinite potential. And so this is a time to rest and receive from spirit, and to really tune into your intuition, to recharge your energy, to allow for these visualizations to come through, because you are moving through the end of something, and again, it will end and it'll feel much better. So what are you wanting to fill this new space with? So resting as much as you can to dream this, I heard, better day into existence. And you certainly will. You certainly are. Okay? I love you so much. This was definitely more of a serious Valentine's Day love message, but again, what comes through is what comes through, and I hope it was helpful to you in some way. Yeah. I love you very much, and I'll catch you in the next one.